Robyn and I met many years ago at Sturt, and she's a brilliant teacher and mixed media artist. And we've had many a conversation on a Sunday afternoon talking about collections and communication and sound and language. And the idea of reSONATE came because of our conversations and resonating each other's artwork.
We were working in isolation, each of us. We didn't work together. But we're in touch all the time and not describing our work. Sometimes we sent photos of what we were doing, but not a lot. But it just all pulled together. It's great.
I love the experience of giving everything a chance of a second or third or fourth life, or to see how far I can go upcycling it. From tea bags to coffee papers and string, fabrics, fringing, whatever. I let the conscious self go. And I just say, well, the main thing is there are no mistakes. So whatever I do is perfect. You know, imperfection is perfect. So if it doesn't look right, you just do something else with it.
When I'm walking through the bush, or walking anywhere really, I'm always looking down or up. I'm not really looking at the vista. So I look at the textures that I'm walking on, the leaves, the mould, the rocks, the stones, or I'm looking up at the patterns of the branches, but all the time you're listening to the footsteps, the branches crackling, if it's windy, she oaks, birds, animals, and that is of interest to me, and I like to try and explain visually what those sounds might look like. And so they become layers of pattern, visual pattern.
Yes, I'm constantly thinking about how our thoughts are translated into letters and then formed into language, and then we speak them to each other. So a lot of mine is language and memory. Some of them are made out of shredded paper, which had words on it, which communicated on, which were formed in the brain before they were printed. It's like everything has a memory to it and a language.
I collage, I take frottage, which is rubbing for a texture, rubbing on a soft paper, like tissue paper or something. And in my case, I've started using a lot of dressmaking pattern because dressmaking pattern paper is so thin, fairly strong, but so thin and glues on beautifully and becomes semi-transparent, which helps add layers. And now I've started printing onto those papers as well, and also printing straight onto the paintings.
We have a beautiful collaboration here, and it's a wonderful space because you can actually see the artwork and my vessels and sculptures in situ, and how people would actually put them into their homes. So they get an idea of space and how it could be styled, and the whole idea of home and warmth, which artwork should be about.